All right, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for getting on this evening. We are so happy to have you here. I know more people will be popping on as we go. We have a really good attendance tonight. This is fantastic. Thank you all for coming on, taking time this evening. Okay, so you can see the screen here. We're just going to dive right into this. It says Plexus is a big deal. We are the OG gut health company. Just a tiny bit about me. I have been using the Plexus products since June of 2014. So it's been a long time. And on that note, I would love to find out in the chat, drop how long you've been using Plexus, whether you are just starting, whether you are not using it yet, that's totally fine, or whether you've been using it for quite a few years. Please drop in the chat just so we can see what people are doing and all that. All right. So signs of an unhealthy gut. See this picture here. We have a list of things. And if you are like me, before I started Plexus, I had some of these struggles going on with my body, just to name a couple of them. Constipation was one of them. We had my husband and I had some food sensitivities. There were some skin issues and bloating. And when those things continued to go on, they started to get worse. And we just were not willing to live with them. And so if you look at the list, if you know somebody who has some of these health struggles, or if you do, please listen because we are about to share with you some solutions on what are going to help you. As you can see in the chat, some of the gals in here are saying these products have helped them so much as well. So we're going to start off tonight with our Slim and Trim system. Okay, I don't know if you've heard about it. A lot of you have heard about it. Some of you are using it. But if you are new or if you are thinking about it, this is our Slim and Trim system. Okay, so it is our Plexus Slim Hunger Control, our Balance capsules in the little white bottle, and our purple canister called Restore. This is a drink supplement. This is a drink supplement. These are capsules. And so I love this because for people who struggle with consistency, this is actually one of the easiest supplement routines you can be on because you will not forget. And here's why. Because all you're doing is you're taking them all at the same time once a day. All right. So I love this. So you mix one stick of Slim with a scoop of Restore, mix it into the same glass, tumbler, whatever. Start drinking it and swallow two balance capsules, and you're done. All right. So here's the cool thing about the Slim and Trim combo. Okay, what we have been discovering, those of us who have been using the Slim and Trim combo, we are discovering that it's doing deep hormonal work in our bodies. Our Plexus products were designed to help with blood sugars and gut health. What we have discovered recently is that when we use these three specifically together, we're noticing a deeper hormonal support. We are also noticing better support for our liver. Our Restore drink is our liver detox drink. And we're having reports rolling in every single day from many, many people who have been using these three products with people who are experiencing actual fat loss. Their body is finally losing weight when they've been stuck for so long. They are noticing they are sleeping better. They are noticing that their moods are calmer. They feel more steady. Um, Periods are getting easier. For women who are in perimenopause and menopause, lots of women are reporting that they are having little to no hot flashes. And if you look at the chat, Wendy just said her hot flashes have completely stopped. So I'm not there in that season of life yet, but I am very excited to experience no hot flashes. So, what these three are doing are deep hormonal work, liver support. Okay. And that is why we are noticing our bodies are responding so well. and inflammation is decreasing in our body. So if you are struggling with inflammation, if you are stuck in a weight loss plateau, or maybe you're like, I just need something that's safe and natural that's going to help, these three products can help, but they're doing it by getting to the root. They're doing it safely and naturally. We're not forcing something. Okay, so way back when I started, and when many of us who've been using the products started, a lot of us started on the actual gut health system. All right, so I'm trying to show you here. I have my big bottle of BioCleanse, my little bottle of ProBio 5, and also Plexus Slim. This is our gut health system. All right. And these products get to the root. All of our products are designed to target and support root needs in the body. All right. So there is blood sugar insulin support going on here with our Plexus Slim. But what is super cool happening with these two blue bottles is that you are not just taking some random probiotic, but you are taking a probiotic that is an antifungal probiotic. And here's why that's important. Because a lot of people say, well, I take a probiotic. But if they're still dealing with health struggles, is their probiotic really working for them? I would guess maybe not. I've run across people like that. When I started these three products 11 and a half years ago, my body started to respond positively, and I was not continuing to struggle with the health issues I had been struggling with, the constipation, the bloating, the skin problems that I was having. Those things started to go away over my first 2 to 3 months. I started to have relief in those areas, true relief for the first time in a long time. So going back to this is an antifungal probiotic, and the reason why this is so cool is because it actually goes into our gut and it helps to eliminate harmful bacteria. It doesn't just put good probiotics in our gut. It helps to eliminate harmful bacteria. And that's very important for our guts to be able to thrive. The BioCleanse comes along, and all these years, I've just called it a gentle daily detoxifier because it comes along and it helps the gut, gastrointestinal tract, and the bowels to do their job more efficiently by removing waste and also putting back into the body absorbable magnesium that our bones and our muscles, our bowels are a muscle, our bones and our muscles need to function properly. So we use these three together. They give phenomenal results for all over gut health and blood sugar needs. If you want the best results, you want to use these together. So that's what a lot of us are actually doing. A lot of us have already been using the gut health system for a long time. Recently, a lot of us added in this. We are having phenomenal changes. Phenomenal. All right. So that is the Slim and Trim combo. That is our gut health system. And those will give you each individually good results. If you want the best results, you want to use those two combos together every day. All right, tips for success. All right, you can take all the products you want all day long. But if we are not, I'll talk to all of us, if we are not hydrating our body properly, we are not going to be giving it the best chance possible to work. So our products love when our body is hydrated. So we want to make sure we are drinking enough water. And I know that's a struggle for some of us. It's still a struggle for me to this day, but water is so important. It acts as a vehicle, not just to hydrate us, but to also help our supplements that are doing their job really well do their job even better. Some of our supplements are detoxifying and they need the water to help move toxins in, through, and out. Another tip is moving our bodies. You guys, I used to strongly dislike moving my body. Okay, when I came into Plexus, I started on just the gut health system and I saw changes and I felt I was so happy, I was thrilled. But for my first 8 years in Plexus, I did not exercise at all. I didn't even walk. There was maybe a short time I exercised for 3 weeks and then I was done. Okay, that doesn't produce any good results. Well, fast forward, there were some changes in my life, and I realized I needed to start moving my body intentionally, consistently. So I was using my gut health system, I was using some other Plexus products, and I started to exercise. And what happened was the movement gave my products the space to do their job better, way better. Okay. So some of the tips for success, if you want to have really, really healthy changes with your body, is you want to be hydrated and you do want to take time to move your body, however that works for you. But I want to challenge you to do something that maybe you're a little uncomfortable doing, or maybe you're not used to doing. If you're not used to getting up and walking for 20 minutes a day, I'm going to challenge you, start doing that because that is going to allow your products the space to blossom and do their work really well in your body. We also talk about making sure eating well as best as possible. Sometimes these are a lot of new changes fast, but small tweaks, simple changes like just trying to get in a little bit more protein at each meal is a wonderful way to again, help your health, help your body, and give your products the chance to do their job really well. Okay, Monica, can you pull up that next slide? All right, so what to expect when we are using our Plexus products. I tell people, please do not talk about using these for 30 days and trying them for 30 days and then quitting because you are just touching the surface of what your body is going to be able to change in your first 30 days. You are getting yourself into the routine. You are getting the tools in your body with the right ingredients so they can start doing the work in your body. Do not throw in the towel in your first 30 days because you are going to miss out on so much. So as you can see from this picture here, your first 30 days, excuse me, you're going to have some breakthroughs. You're going to notice. A lot of my VIPs will tell me different things. They'll tell me things like, I just feel good. That's one of the first things they say. I just feel good. I feel like I have energy. And you know, half the time it's not even energy. It's just that their body is actually supposed to feel good all the time, and they think it's an extra burst of energy when it's really just the things in their body are starting to work well. So they feel really good. Things are digesting better, especially on our Slim and Trim combo. People start to notice in their first week to 2 weeks. I mean, I had girls in their first 24 hours notice that their hunger started to change. It became more controlled in a safe and natural way. You get into your first 60 days, people are noticing clothes are starting to fit better. They're not as snug around the middle. All right. Um, Better hunger cues. I'll just give you an example of what that means for me personally. In my first 2 weeks, I noticed that my hunger was easier to manage. Like I was like, oh, cool. Like I'm not as hungry. Like I'm okay. This is good. Well, guess what? Fast forward, I'm not even done with my first 60 days of the Slim and Trim combo. And you guys, I am not snacking. I don't have a desire to snack. It's like my brain changed how it thinks with these products help, which blows my mind. Okay, because this is not the way I have been until recently. All right, which allows me to make better choices, which allows my body the chance to actually lose fat, which allows my clothes to fit better. Okay, so we don't throw in the towel. You get in your first 90 days and you start to see more visible changes, especially on our Slim and Trim combo. You add in the gut health system with that, and your bowels are going to work better, more efficiently. You are going to give your body so much uh, space to heal itself. As you can see, better sleep, better recovery. Your digestion is going to be working like a well-oiled machine. You are going to really be feeling and visibly seeing changes with your health. And so, on that note, I am going to pass it on to Monica. She is going to be talking about and sharing with us about the benefits of what it means to be a VIP customer and getting these products into your own hands.
Well, hello everybody. I hope that this is showing me here. My screen. Okay, good. My screen's kind of all messed up right now, but I'm just going to hop in here and share just the last few important things that we wanted you guys to know, and then we'll be done for the night. I'm not going to take up too much more of your time, but these things are important and they're good. Okay, so first of all, when you decide that you want to start, and the person who invited you to this event, they're going to send you a cart link. And when you go to check out, we want you to make sure that you keep that subscription box checked. Okay. I just want to share with you guys how important it is to have a subscription on. And that is for multiple reasons. First of all, it's going to help you stay consistent. Okay. Melody was just talking to us about how important consistency is. And if you want to reach your goals, you need to stay consistent. And I don't know about you, but I cannot trust myself to remember to order something on a certain day of the month. I can't. And you do not want to get to the end of that first month. You're getting in the groove, taking your products, you're consistent, you're starting to feel really good. And then you realize you have 2 days of product left and you gotta go 5, 6 days without anything. Like that's not fun. Trust me, I've been there. Okay. So keep the subscription turned on so that you can stay consistent. Also, a really fun perk is that right now, when you keep that box checked and you order with your subscription for next month turned on, you're going to get 10% off your first order, which how awesome is that? I love saving money. I'm assuming you probably love saving money too. So it's going to help you to save money. And then also, when you have 3 consecutive months of your subscription processing, Plexus is going to send you a free product. So the more consistent you are, the more perks there are. And so I am going to share my screen again here because I want to highlight the fact, hold on here, that it's super easy to control your subscription. Okay. It is not something to be scared of. It's not something that you're locked into in any way, shape, or form. Okay. This right here outlines how easy it is. You just log into your account and you can add products. You can take products off. You can change the ship date. You can cancel it. You do not have to jump through any hoops to change things up. Okay. So I just wanted to really point that out because I know sometimes, I mean, I've honestly ordered from companies where I did have to like jump through hoops to get something canceled, and that's frustrating. So I want you to know this is not like that at all. Okay, you're in full control. All right. And then really quickly, I want to highlight the fact that we have this app called Plexus Go. I wanted you to see it so you can find it in the App Store. Once you become a customer, you have access to this app and you can shop through here. You can manage your subscription through here. And then there's also a lot of tools where you can learn how to get started well. You can learn about the different products and pretty much anything that you want to know about, it's going to be in that app. So that's a really cool resource that we have for VIPs. And then one last thing I wanted to highlight is the fact that when you become a customer, you actually get your own referral link. Okay. You do not have to be an ambassador to have a referral link. You have one right away. And that is available from day one. And there's a lot of perks to sharing your referral link. Okay. At the beginning of this, we talked about all the different problems that people are having nowadays, right? Bloating and anxiety and digestive issues. You have friends, I guarantee you, that are experiencing some of those things. So when I started, I definitely did not have sharing in mind. But I do know that my budget was tight. Like I hesitated when I was first introduced to Plexus because I was nervous about adding something else into my budget. And I saw the value in it though, and I saw the value in getting healthy for my family. And so I decided to go for it. And then I started reading testimonies and I started really reading about the ingredients in the products. And I started sharing about what I was doing on social media. I started sharing what I was learning. I started sharing just simply what I was hoping to get from the products. And you know what? It was amazing. I had people coming out of the woodwork. I had no idea that they had any issues at all. I thought that they were perfectly healthy and happy. And it turns out not everybody walks around talking about how they haven't pooped in a week or how they're really anxious or, any of those things, right? They don't like to talk about that. But when you put something out there that gives them hope, that's a pretty cool thing. And that draws them in. And it's really, really an amazing experience to be able to share that with people and then help them get started and then help them to feel better. And so this referral link can be used as much or as little as you want. It's not something that we're going to pressure you into at all, but we want you to know that it's there. And whether you use it to get one person, maybe you have one friend in mind that you'd love to do this with, and you'd love to have an accountability partner, that is going to help you to see results faster. It's going to help you to reach your goals. Okay. So you can use it in that way, or you can use it to get your products covered. If you have three people, three friends, use your link in that first month. You can earn more than enough to cover your first month of products and then most of your second month, just as easy as that. And so I also want you to understand that we are here to help you, whatever your goals are. We're not here to tell you what your goals should be. Okay. So whatever you want, that's what we're here to help you with. Okay. So whether you want to share with one person or whether you want to get your products covered or whether you want to go all the way and get all your bills covered and then have some fun on some trips and hang out with some really cool people on our team, like you can take it however far you want. And we're here to help you to do that. Okay. Um, One more thing I want to mention too is that you're not alone in sharing. Okay. So if you do decide that you want to share this with somebody, first of all, the person that sponsored you, the person that you ordered through, they can definitely help you. But then also, we have this incredible team around us with all kinds of resources, including calls like this once a week. We also have a messenger event once a week. These are things that you can invite people to so that you don't have to know really anything. Okay. You can just get them onto these, and these are going to tell them everything they need to know. Okay. So we have, like I said, an incredible team. It's an incredible company with incredible products and definitely something that you're going to want to jump in on. Okay. So with that, we're going to end things for tonight. But first, we need to announce our winner, which is going to be Tiffany Anderson. You have won a $25 voucher code for your next order. So thanks for hopping on tonight. And with that, I think we'll end it. So thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great night.